Drivin Ivan here, SLS AMG Mercedes. This is the Sunday Cars and Coffee. Used to be Concours Day at the Amelia, but yesterday was Concours Day. So watch my video of the Concours. I show you every car. Just like today, I'm going to show you every single car here at the Cars and Coffee. Also the Concours De Lemons. Smash that like button, subscribe. Helps me out with the algorithm. Leave me a comment and buy me a coffee if you like the content. Here we go. Starting off with this gull wing Mercedes AMG. Wow, it's noisy today, isn't it? Wow, wow, wow. It's all going on. All right, here we go. Porsche after Porsche after Porsche. 718 Boxster GTS 4-cylinder. How about that? Pretty cool. Look at the matching hubcaps on this beauty right here. Mustang has displayed their GTD cars that are awesome. But here we go, showing you every car. Look at this Mercedes. Wow. Also an AMG GT, and this one's a little over the top with that Boy Racer wing. Huh? It is functional, I think, though. Lots of carbon fiber in this one. Got a lot of cars to get through today. Don't worry, we're going to do it. I'm going to show you every single car here at the Cars and Coffee. And here I go, on down the line. Every single car here today. I'll be stopping at some and telling you how excited I am about them. If you really want to race it, yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Continuing on down the line here. Guess we'll go this way. I could just go back and forth the entire way. Look at this beautiful kind of modern Porsche interior here on this Porsche. Loving that one. 911. Look at that. GT3 RS. Manual. It's a manual, right? Wow, wow, wow. It's brown. It's cool. GT4 RS. So it's a Cayman, basically. Like it in the brown. I like the yellow tartan interior too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna just swivel back and forth. 911 Targa here. Appears to be resto modded, and look at that. Does it have water routed in there? Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Looks like it got some sort of ribbon from yesterday's event. Lamborghini here as well. Spider. There you go, the Aston Martin. Pretty cars. You definitely feel like you're James Bond when you're driving it. They have little pens that stick out from the dash. What else do we have there? Corvette, 4th gen Corvette. On down to this GT4 here. Beautiful blue color. And the new Supra. Yeah. I reviewed the Z4, which this car is based on, but I haven't reviewed a Supra yet. Yeah. Spider RS. Looking good. Look, it's the Michelin Man. Look at that. Weissach package. RS. Rally Sport. This one... quite a stance on this 911 here. Looks to be a 964. Beautiful houndstooth Porsche interior there. I have a matching hat. But today, as you see, I'm wearing my Drivin Ivan hat. You can get Drivin Ivan merchandise. I have a pink hoodie with my pink Citroen on it. That's pretty cool. Countach, other cars like my Porsche 911. I bought the cheapest Porsche 911 featured in my merchandise that you can buy, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies. Why not? And I'm making sure it's actually all as low as I can price it. Give you a chance to get in and support Drivin Ivan. Or of course you could just buy me a coffee if you like. You may as well get a hat out of it, right? That's pretty cool. International Scout, Mustang. This will be a bit resto modded. Very nice though. They didn't have cup holders in them back then, trust me. Plymouth Duster, very cool. Yeah. Carmen Gia, I have a full driving review of that one. Really cool, nice color here, cool wheels too. Great engine there. This one looks to be pretty quick, but they weren't generally very quick. The one I review is a convertible. Had it for a few years at least. Great car, really. What else we got out here? Works Reunion 2016 Boxster. This one, look, it's got a boomer board. How about that? All right, onward we go. Down the line, making our way down. This is a Lotus Europa. Drivin Ivan does a full review of this car. This is the twin cam Lotus Europa. This for the S2, it used to come to right here and come across, but they complained about the rearward vision through this tiny window, and so they shrank it down. I like the look of the S2s and S1s better, but these had better engines, the Lotus twin cam in them, and there you go. They call this Shelby GT500 Wanda for some reason. Aaron Shelby, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Guess I'll show you the interior on this one too, why not? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Look at that shifter. That shifter is really nice. Okay, on to this Corvette here. AMX. Now the AMX Javelin has rear seats. The AMX does not. So this is a Javelin actually. But yeah. Oh, look at this Lotus Exige. Really a more racy version of the Elise. And love Lotuses. Simplify and add lightness. That was Colin Chapman's strategy. I just reviewed the Ford Cortina Lotus, and I just reviewed the M100 Lotus and the prototype X90 M100. I have a full driving review of that one-of-one car. Definitely love Lotus. Incredible cars, and this Exige certainly fits that description. Look at this. Mercedes-Benz Club of America 205 Fly Navy. I visited the USS Constitution. That's pretty cool. Motul, sponsored by Motul. That's pretty cool. Drivin Ivan is absolutely digging it. Let me know what you think of this or any of the other cars in the comments. Maybe we'll just strike up a conversation. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Did this participate in the Cannonball Run or something? What's going on here?
Real track car.
Oh, yeah. Track car it is. It looks too comfortable for a track car. Get out of here. Is it fast?
Here too.
Is it fast?
Not fast enough. They're never fast.
Can they ever be fast enough? How's the balance? What loses grip first, or is it even?
Well, now since I just put the rear wing on, it actually is quite well balanced, and I can get on the throttle a lot earlier than I used to be able to.
So that Boy Racer wing, the Boy Racer wing really helps, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Well, I found that the car was faster with full fuel tank and spare tire in it.
Yeah.
And so I knew I needed more downforce in the rear. So that's what motivated me to look for wings.
That's cool. Very nice, sir. Well, see yourself on Drivin Ivan's Cars and Coffee coverage.
Sounds good.
Or just watch my Amelia coverage or any car review. I reviewed the Studebaker Avanti this morning. That was amazing. 63 original. Beautiful. In turquoise Studebaker color. It was gorgeous. This is gorgeous too. Thanks for bringing it. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Walking down the path here. Wow. Wow. Big seats in this one. Beautiful shifter. White gauges like mine. I'm a big fan of white gauges, I'll tell you. Carrera S. This one, the Panamera. I drove this on the track. Handles beautifully, but it's way heavy. Such a heavy car that you're fighting just pure weight more than the handling of the car. Beautiful handling cars, as I said. Okay, next row, RSC Porsche 911 19. Well, it's a 2025 GT3 RS in the Nogaro Blue PTS. It's one of one from Sonderwunsch program. That's the special program with Porsche. So I guess we ought to walk around a little bit and show you. Why not? Look at this, houndstooth, but it's houndstooth instead of black. and white. It's black, blue, and white, and it is awesome, I gotta say. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let us continue on. I'll sneak you a peek at the 944 there. I have a full driving review of the 944, so check that out elsewhere on YouTube. And wow, look at this. We'll get to that in a second. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but this is a Camaro 1LE, and yeah, I like going this way because you see a cross section of all sorts of cool stuff. 73 Pontiac Trans Am, 455 Super Duty engine. Look at this. Pause it if you want to see all about it. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of $6,236 Pontiac there. So look at that wing. And again, the AMX Javelin with the rear seats. As I said, this car I have reviewed, actually. I have a full driving review of the Alpha 4C. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool and very interesting transmission, very unique. Watch my review and you'll see. But yeah, super unique car. And a convertible Shelby. Looks like I'm never going to make it past, but we'll stop and check it out. He's got every single hat here. Looks like some of them are signed, too. So there you go. A lot of people collect hats, including the Studebaker this morning. So it's an Alula. That's what it is. It's an Alula. I should have known that. An Alula. What is an Alula? Well, I'm going to find out for you. The engine is sideways, which is cool. And it's got a lot of piping there for all sorts of fun stuff. Here's a build book on it, midlana.com. Wow. Cool stuff, huh? All right. Looks like some serious build quality went into it. Very stripped out interior. Look at that exposed shifting there. Racing seats, racing harnesses. And I don't know. What can you tell me about the Alula?
That it is a hand-built car.
Okay.
By Mr. Palmer.
Hi, Mr. Palmer.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you. It's a cool car.
Thank you.
And my husband, Matt.
And your husband, Matt.
Yep.
Nice car, Matt. So what are we looking? Is there more than one? Is there one?
It's a 001.
Just one.
Just one.
Let me back up a little bit here so I can show it. Tell me about it.
It started being built on a table.
Okay.
A big table with a pencil mark.
All right.
That said this is the center of the car.
Wow.
And then from there, they started the construction from scratch. Designing, welding, crying.
I'm trying to see what could have inspired, maybe an IMSA car or something? Can-Am? What inspired the look?
There's little influences from a lot of modern hypercars, right? Like a Fittipaldi or a Ferrari. You know, the Ferrari was the... I'm drawing a blank, but anyway, modern Ferraris.
I got you.
That little winglet and then another wing.
What's the brown? What's that? What material is that made out of?
Ultra suede.
Suede, okay. And what's the engine? Show me the engine. Let's talk about that.
So it's out of a Ford Focus ST, right? So normally for an engine front-wheel drive, the engine and transaxle just move it to the rear of the car. And then the uprights, you know, so the spindles and suspension attachment on the outside is from a Miata.
Oh, nice.
So custom axle shaft.
Transverse.
Parts. Transverse 4-cylinder, 6-speed transaxle.
What? How much does it weigh?
It weighs 1,750 pounds.
So it's super light. It must be pretty quick. 0 to 60 top speed.
I mean, I haven't clocked it either of those, but you know, it feels like 3.5 seconds to 60.
Wow, that's
roughly.
crazy. Maybe Drivin Ivan should do a full driving review or something. But anyway, I'm going to show all these cars here, but I would love to review something like this. This morning I reviewed a Studebaker Avanti from 1963.
Nice.
But this is super cool. I just reviewed the Renault Sport Spider. I imagine it handles just like this one. So, wow, wow, wow. Here we go on down the line. And this is a Porsche 944. Wolfgang Koffer ordered this 1983 944 from Stoddard Imported Cars in Willoughby, Ohio, June 4th, 1982. I guess we have the original receipt there. 20,000? 20,600. So there you go. Read all about it. But yeah, it's like they're displaying and demoing something up there. Very balanced cars, very fun to drive, pretty comfortable in terms of the 911. They're the transaxle cars, they're called. the 944s, 968s, and the 928s, Porsche transaxle cars. Look at that Saab 90 right there. That's pretty cool. They used to market that car up in the air in the advertisements, but here we go. This is a 2018 991.2 911. So there you go. 0.2 is kind of the mid-year thing where they do some improvements and things like that and make some changes. Z8 Corvette. I have a full driving review of this one. It was really impressive. You know, it costs a fraction of what the other exotic mid-engine cars sell for these days. It's just as quick, and it's a lot less expensive as well. So there you go. GT3 Viper here going on. And this one's signed by a lot of people from the Viper team, it looks like. Pretty cool. Wow. Looking here, we have a 914 with a blue stripe on it. I'm digging it. I like it a lot. My 914 has an extended kind of front and flying buttresses on the back. I call it my Superbird 914. But this one is very stock and very cool. Looks like it has a bigger engine. Yes, it has the 2-liter. Mine has a 1.7. So this is very desirable, this one. Lovely car. And this Saab, as I said, is quite awesome. I mean, you know, Saab no longer sold. It's kind of sad, but I always liked it. I like the sonnet. It says Saab Sport. There you go. A lot of Saab enthusiasts out here. Even this sheriff right here is shooting some of the cars, so that just shows you the wide appeal of these cars. He's protecting us while he's also taking pictures of the cars. It's pretty cool. A true car enthusiast police officer there. Good to see. This one, a Viper, for some reason has a skeleton on the front. Maybe that's because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to wrap this ACR around a tree because they don't have too many driver aids. The later cars had driver aids, but the earlier ones certainly didn't. And they were tougher to drive. This is a later version behind it as well. And it's got a cool orange color too. Convertible, even has a tonneau top there, real top. How about that? Gotta be pretty rare spec with that color, I would think. Viper watches, 2nd gen Corvette, very desirable, very collectible. 327. Yeah. What do you guys think? I like it. It's like someone's getting their picture taken with it. I'll try to stay out of their way a little bit. It's hard to stay out of people's way at car shows. XK8 Jaguar. Cars and caffeine. They've been there and done that, and they have the hat. 35 XT limited edition Civic FSDN. That is cool, right? That wheel tilts out of the way. Orange Porsche 911. And this one is a 911E, and I have reviewed the 911E in crystal blue, actually. Beautiful cars. The 911T was the entry level, and it was quickest from 0 to 30. The 911E took over and was quickest from 30 to 100, and then the 911S was actually only quicker over 100 miles an hour, believe it or not. But beautiful driving cars. I have a 911 SC, and so to me, well, you have to see what I think in my driving review. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car. I review all the Porsches. Plus, I bought the cheapest Porsche 911, my SC Targa. That's a good video to watch. I tell you what I paid for it. It'll make you cry. But yeah, these are very pure cars. 1970, 71. That's why they're so collectible. People realize how fun they are to drive and what a pure driving experience they offer. The steering is so good that you could tell if you ran over a coin, of course, but you could tell if it was a penny, nickel, dime, or quarter as well. That's what I always like to say. Excellent. Kind of like my Lotus Europa steering. Amazing steering. And, well, we're making good progress down here, I'm happy to see. Heading on down. And this is a limited edition. Everything is limited edition here, but this is a limited edition Civic. It's super cool. This 5 wagon is super cool. And it's a manual, of course. Cool interior. There's a group on YouTube called Wagon Elitist Jerks, and I'm in that group. It's great. Now, on the day I reviewed the Clown Shoe M3, I also reviewed the BMW Z1, which is an amazing car. The doors come down on the side. But at the time, this was the fastest production BMW, and it's in a rare color, yellow. What's the color called? Do we know?
Dakar yellow.
Dakar yellow. Ah, yes, from the famous race. The Clown Shoe, they call it. It's a shooting brake wagon. Beautiful, beautiful car, really. One of my faves today, if you ask me which car I want to drive out of here. Maybe the Europa twin cam. That'd be a fun car to drive out here. This, to me, is the most beautiful BMW. It is the BMW, I believe it's a 3.0 CS. It might be a 2800. Let me see. Yeah, it's a 3.5 CS, which means they tweaked the engine. Because it would have been a 3.0 CS. But notice this beautiful design feature right here. This is called the Hofmeister Kink. And that's a design you'll see in every cool BMW, like my 635 CSI, which is entirely custom. This one is beautiful. I wouldn't mind driving this one out of here. I would love to review one of these too. Beautiful car. This one manual. They weren't all manuals, but most of them were. Super cool. Wow. Look at this one. It's a Gregory. Hi, Gregory. How you doing? This is looking good today. Beautiful paint. Yeah, from Tennessee, Antique Auto. Beautiful two-seat sport coupe.
There's the transmission.
Nice wheels, nice everything. Kind of steelies, it's great. That is really cool. So you're the owner?
Oh no, I don't even know what this is.
All right.
No, he owns that.
Oh, okay, that's your Audi R8. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. One more. Oh, look at that. I love when they have the models of the car down there. I was going to try to find out more of it, more about it for you. Justin Bell, great guy there. I really like listening to Justin Bell talk. He's great. He hosts the Pebble Beach also. Pebble Beach Concours De Lemons. I'll be there later this year. But I did interview his dad. I have a nice video with Derek Bell. It's a very interesting interview. I shot it a long time ago, but it's worth checking out on YouTube. I've always loved these Celica Spiders, convertibles. Always loved them. Yes, sir, Bob. Super cool. All right, now we're down to this next row. The Audi R8.
Well done.
Yes, they do put on a good show, Haggerty. Hats off to them. Really great, well-organized show. They're very kind to the media. And it's just a well-run show. Absolutely top-notch. Fun for spectators, fun for people who work here, and just great all around. Look at this custom interior. Wowee. That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day. That's a rare, rare, rare interior. 325 IS. You know, the kids drove Volkswagens, and the parents, and sometimes the kids drove these 325, 318, and then the convertible in the 80s. These were true, like, yuppie cars, young and upcoming professionals back in the day. They probably should make the preppy handbook. But, yeah. Down here, we have a Z car. Oh wow, that 911 Targa is beautiful. We'll get to that. Finish with that one. Perfectly stunning. Beautiful Bentley there, two-tone Bentley. Great shade of Fox Body Mustang here. Similar to the color of the Studebaker Avanti I reviewed this morning. I'll be posting that soon. Had a couple very cool videos coming out. A12 Ferrari GTS. You see it in the background there. Look at that 911 SC. I have a 911 SC, so I'm very, very excited about seeing that one. MR2 coming out later this year, I think, or next year again, and that's going to be great. So that should really help the values of these, even though they're already super high up. Catskin. Look at that.
And of course, yesterday at
pretty cool. Sparko 911 GTS. And love that color too. Porsche Carrera. Here's my question of the day. Do you like the Porsche 911 Carrera with the wing or without the wing? I'm going for without the wing, unless it's a turbo. Without the wing, unless it's a turbo. That's what I'm going for. So, yeah, but this one's pretty nice. PCA. Look at this beautiful V8 here. And, yeah, that's pretty darn desirable too. Okay, now we're going to get to the car that I really, really like. I'll save it for last. There's a couple more down there. But, that one's lovely. Land Rover. I'm going to save that one for last. There's a C8 Corvette. Watch my full driving review of that. But this one right here, this shade of blue is absolutely off the charts. I have a very similar car, but the paint scheme on this one, I'm just digging it. Oh my God, what do you guys think? I'm going to call this my car of the day, I think. I'm going to swing around on the other side, show you the tartan interior here. Wow, 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 that is beautiful. Got the American bumpers on it, and look at that, just absolutely stunning. I think I'm going to make this my thumbnail, because I love this car. Wow, wow, wow. And, yeah, Audi R8. With the V10. All at the Golf Club of Amelia Island. Great event, right? I hope you've smashed that like button and subscribed. And I hope you'll buy me a coffee if you like the content. Certainly leave me a comment. All right, on down the road we go. Beautiful Porsches here. Carrera GT 918. And this beautiful beast. Wow, really nice, huh? Look, there's the R5 Turbo down there. I actually have a full driving review of that. So yeah, check that out. But cool cars everywhere. There's more to go. This is the SCAD car. So check that one out, built by students. Wow, wow, wow. Does it get any better than this? Not much better. I'll tell you that much. I don't think it gets much better than this. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. From every angle. Early Ferrari race car here. Everybody wants their picture with it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Stunning, huh? A Bruce McLaren sports car that won Best of Show. Lovely, huh? I think so. Look at a Plymouth Prowler behind it also. Not sure what's going on there, but I've always thought they were cool. What do you guys think? Yeah. Really, really nice. All right. Okay. I'm going to hit the rest of the field now. Haggerty's got some cool cars today. And here we go. I'm going to tackle this entire section. The other side of Cars and Coffee. Looks like it's the Ferrari BMW side. Yesterday I showed you a lot of very rare Ferraris in the auction preview for Broad Arrow. So check that out. This is the Super America Ferrari. With the Daytona seats, H-gate shifter, and yeah, 575, 550 Super America, super cool. MC20 Maserati, McLaren, they're all here. 355 over there. This one, the Ferrari 308 GTSI, in similar spec to actually the Magnum PI car. The seats were a little lighter than that, and they didn't have the black inlays, but yeah, F355. Got a chance to drive one of these. I don't have a driving review yet on YouTube. I'd like to have one. But as I said, I just reviewed the A12 GTS. Ferrari 308 I reviewed, and also the 1972 365 GTC 4 cam. What else? The Roma. And oh yeah, the Mondial Spider. That's a beautiful Ferrari. I reviewed it on absolutely beautiful day. Looks like a Ferrari Club photo going on there. Anyway, here we go. I shall continue on. If you're wondering what Ferrari you're looking at, F430 in this case, usually you see it here or on the dash. So that's how you tell. But yeah, this one, the California, I believe. Or is it the, yeah, it's a California T. And then this one, is the Ferrari. Is it the 365 GTC or is it FF? It's the FF. This is the first all-wheel drive Ferrari. The Lusso looks similar. But anyway, the FF was the first all-wheel drive Ferrari designed to take 4 men and their golf clubs to a golf outing. And so that's what you get. Now you have the Purisang. Ferrari won't call it an SUV. Maybe there'll be one here, but anyway. So that's how you tell with your Ferraris. F430, beautiful engine display here. And onward we go, down the line. Nice to see the exposed engines, and yeah, very, very nice. Another F430 here. And this one, not your typical resale red Ferrari. A little darker shade, actually. 458. And then,
It's pretty straightforward.
guys.
Yeah.
Just try not to hit
Babies
anybody.
in the Ferrari. That's pretty cool. The FF, I love these. I do love them. Big crowd at the Ferrari gathering today. Nice to see them out in full force. Brown seats in this one. I love this one. Wow. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool, very cool. H-gate shifter there. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Of course it is. 308 GTB in this case. Notice it is not a Targa. You don't pull the top off in this one like you do in this one over here. But yes, the Berlinetta, lighter and usually a little quicker too. That's why people wanted those. I prefer to be able to take the top down personally. That's what I'm all about. But you know, it's okay. Whatever way you like it is right? That's what makes the car world go round. And I like the different cars you see. I'm really digging this because, you know, I'm seeing cars that I don't normally see here at this Cars and Coffee here at the Amelia for the Sunday show. And yeah, this is a lovely shade of blue here. Now it looks like we're about ready to get into the
Everybody wants that 6-shift picture.
They do. The H-gate. That's wonderful. See it later on Drivin Ivan. I show you every car. But yeah, this one is awesome. 360. Great shade of blue too. All right. That's the Scuderia Ferrari badge. Adopted from a fighter jet from World War I. A family friend of Enzo's. Was killed in battle after many kills that he did. He was pretty successful, but then he was killed, and so the family said, Enzo, use that as the racing crest on your cars. And so he did for his cars, and then Alfa Romeo cars, and he managed the racing team. And then Alfa said, hey, you can't start your own company for a number of years. So that's why the first Ferrari came out in 1948. And that is the story of the Scuderia badge. Okay, now we move on to the M3 here. Wow, these have really just gone crazy in value. I remember when they were kind of, you know, $12,000, $15,000, $17,000, $20,000, $25,000. And then they got to like 30 and you're like, wow, that's crazy. Now they're 130, 150, whatever. 2002 in purple, that's pretty cool. So yeah, beautiful in orange here. Look at that beautiful 3.0 CS. Well, 3.5 CS because they modified it. Took a break to spin the wheel at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino, Tampa. They're also in Hollywood, Florida. So there you go. Little promo for them. Also, watch my guitar reviews too. Search IvanKatz guitar reviews, and you shall find it.
This is the last spin.
No pressure. Are you gonna do it? Oh boy. Oh my God.
There you go.
I thought she did it wrong. She did it wrong. It didn't land on the free 2-night stay, so it was done wrong. Oh, I got it. Where's my free 2-night stay? Funny, but I'm kind of catching the rollout. I had some side business there with the casino spinning wheel. I was looking at the shirts, but look at this. Look at this Bauer 2002. Oh my God, is this a great car, sir? Houndstooth interior. Tell me about this.
As you know, 72, 2002 Bauer Targa Cabriolet.
Oh my God. You know, Drivin Ivan should do a full driving review on this sometime. It's beautiful. I love this car. I have reviewed a 2002 Alpina, actually, a friend of mine's car, yeah. A lot of BMWs, but I love the Bauers. I've always wanted one, and the 2002 is so cool. I think it looks a little better than the later ones in a sense because of the way the body is. It's just beautiful. Targa top and full convertible back. Wow, sir, did you win any awards with this one before?
Oh no, it's a driver.
It's beautiful. Love it, sir. Might just be my car of the day. There's a Ferrari FF, and all the Ferraris leaving on down the line here. Look up here, there's some of the Haggerty cars. Beautiful Riviera. Did I show you this Riviera? I gotta show you the Riviera. I showed it to you on my tour of every car at the Concours, but I think that's just one of the most beautiful American cars. But yeah, this Bauer is absolutely awesome. All right, let me just finish walking around here and showing you the rest of the cars here. I got through all the Ferraris, so now I'll traipse down here on past the BMWs. They're still here basically. But yeah, the Cars and Coffee actually goes till 1 o'clock. It's almost 1 o'clock. M2, well that's not officially an M2, but it is a 2002 that's tricked out and kind of singerized. It's beautiful, look at that. Wow, that is awesome. That one's good. I think I saw an Alpina car earlier. I hope it didn't leave yet. I hope it's trapped. I'm trying to get it. It is trapped. It's here. So we can see that one. Beautiful M3 in this yellow shade of yellow. I'm not sure which shade it is. This guy right here. (2002) turbo. I think this one might have gotten an award yesterday, or maybe not. I thought I saw it driving up towards the awards. They probably would have it displayed if they did, honestly. Shark nose, again, I have one of these and it's a very custom 635 CSI. Mine's an L6. Let me see this one. Yeah, this is probably an M6. And it is green. Here's my Alpina right down here. Let me walk you over there. Alpina V6. M3, like that 2002 turbo is awesome also. But here we go, the Alpina B6 with 4 people inside. Drivin Ivan here has an Alpina B7. It's for sale too. Maybe you want a matching 2007. But what do you think? Well, I'll sell it to you cheap. But it's beautiful, guys. What's the back seat like? Is it comfortable?
Very.
Have you been out in this car already?
German tour.
Have you been out driving in it?
Yes. Yeah. For a little while.
And is it fast? And is it comfortable?
It's both.
I know it is. I know it is. Top speed in this is what? Probably about 200.
198, yeah.
Yeah, 198. Mine's 186, but they said that they go up to like 193 on the Autobahn. So what's it like owning this? I know that when it breaks, like the wheels themselves are like 4K each. Yours are in good shape.
Wheel already,
I have the
so
same wheels, yeah. And you got to know how to get them off, and those keys can break.
I've already broken the key too.
Yeah, see, I know all the ins and outs of ownership, but this is awesome. What year is it, sir?
15.
15. So yeah, mine's a 7. This is a 15 B6. A lot of cool BMWs here, but I love the Alpinas. Alpina is now in-house at BMW, so I think the cars are going to go up in value. What do you think?
I hope so.
Well, search Drivin Ivan and Alpina B7 on YouTube. I hope you'll watch all my videos, my reviews of the Alpina.
Sure.
And yeah, everything from the Z1 to the Z8 I've reviewed. So yeah, and a lot of Alpina cars too. 2002 Alpina I reviewed. But yeah, I love Alpinas, and I love the fact that you guys are all having fun sitting in traffic. Are your massage seats on?
I don't have it actually.
Oh, mine does. Oh my God. That's why you got to buy mine. It's very comfortable. But you got heated and cooled seats. Yeah, there you go. Heated and ventilated. Thank you, sir. What's your first name? Andrew? Yeah. Thank you for being on Drivin Ivan's Cars and Coffee video.
Thank you very much.
All right. And here we go. More cars on down the line here. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed as I walk you through the remnants of these BMWs here rolling out. Fiat 600 Multipla from the Revs Institute. If you've never been there, you got to go. I interviewed Ed Bolion, and he was driving the Revs Institute McLaren F1. I'm talking about Alpina so much. This is a rare spec. M3 wagon with the red seats and the blue. That's pretty cool, sir. Pretty cool.
Superman.
Super what?
Superman.
Yeah, Superman. Look at that. Manual. No, SMG. It's not a manual.
Yep.
Beautiful. I bet it's quick. I bet it's fun.
Kept going.
It gets going. That's the review. There you go. And what else we got here? Wow. Cool cars everywhere. They're a little bit like, okay, let's get going now. But this is the end of the show, actually, and I'm so happy to have brought you this show. It's really great. The Amelia has just run very well. Again, there's that student car. Where is it? Where is it hiding? It's up here. It's hard to see because it's so bright out here, actually. And you just got so many cool cars and trucks out here at the Amelia Ritz-Carlton. Never stop driving, and that's the motto. Here's the show. Thank you so much for watching. I am with this great Cars and Coffee. Of course, Drivin Ivan, but watch all my videos. Search any car in Drivin Ivan. Maserati Shamal is a car I reviewed recently. God, that was a cool car. And Renault Sport Spider, as I mentioned earlier. I bought the cheapest Porsche 911. The truth about driving the Countach. Of course, my Alpina B7 review. What cars does Drivin Ivan drive, and what cars do I have for sale right now? Fiat Barchetta, Ginetta G26, and I teach you how to import a car from Europe too. A couple of videos. The truth about driving the Countach, as I said, but I have the correct way to drive the F1 transmission and the Cambio Corsa, as Maserati calls it. Wow. One more zoom in on this beauty. Wow. Looks to be late 50s Ferrari race car. Somebody tell me the exact model. I used to have them all memorized. I really did. But, you know, that was then and this is now. I'm still pretty good with them car models. There you go. I think I'll end things with this beautiful Buick Riviera. Again, thank you so much for watching. Here at the Amelia 2026, where I show you every car. I am Drivin Ivan. Bye-bye, Beamers. Bye-bye, Beamers.